Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Ricky Ting, Product Marketing Manager at ZStack Technologies. Over the next 20 minutes, I will cover two major inflection points shaping enterprise IT right now. First, the VMware ecosystem is undergoing a seismic shift, and thousands of enterprises are actively looking for a trusted, proven alternative. Second, AI is no longer experimental, it's production critical, and enterprises need private AI infrastructure they can actually control. Today, I will show you how ZStack addresses both, with real products, real customer results, and a clear roadmap. Let's get started. Let me start with a quick introduction to ZStack. ZStack was founded over 11 years ago with a singular focus, building enterprise-grade cloud infrastructure software. We are not a startup. We are a mature, battle-tested company with a proven track record. Here are numbers that tell our story. Over 5,000 enterprise customers worldwide, spanning finance, government, manufacturing, and healthcare. These are mission-critical environments that can't afford downtime. We have over 600 successful VMware replacement projects with a zero business interruption track record. This is not a claim, that's a proven result. We have deployed in more than 30 countries and regions, from Asia Pacific to the Middle East, Latin America, and Africa. And importantly, we are a strategic investment partner of Alibaba Cloud, sharing technology DNA with joint HCI appliance available through global channel partners. On the technical side, we support x86 and ARM architectures on a single unified management plane, with over 600 hardware and software compatibility certifications. We are compatible with FCSN, SCSI, NFS, local storage, and distributed storage, giving you maximum flexibility without vendor lock-in. We are recognized by Gartner, both in the server virtualization market guide and in the AI infrastructure space. Now let me give you a quick overview of our product portfolio. ZStack offers 4 core product lines, each solving a distinct enterprise need. First, ZVF, ZStack Virtualization Foundation. This is our VMware alternative, purpose-built for direct migration from vSphere. It delivers a vSphere-aligned user experience, HA, live migration, intelligent load balancing, and has been recognized in the Gartner 2025 market guide. Second, ZCF, ZStack Cloud Foundation, our enterprise IaaS platform. If you need a turnkey private cloud that is simple, strong, scalable, and smart, ZCF covers compute, network, bare metal, multi-tenant self-service, and hybrid cloud integration, connecting to over 260 ecosystem partners through 2,000 plus open APIs. Third, ZStack AIOS, our intelligent AI platform. AIOS provides heterogeneous GPU pooling, fractional vGPU slicing down to 100%, full lifecycle management from data ingestion to model serving, and the support for over 100 large language models. Fourth, our HCI product line, available in 4 tiers from standard to AI edition, supporting both VM and Kubernetes workloads. Factory integrated with zero-touch provisioning and a unified call-to-edge management. Think of these four as building blocks. You can start anywhere and scale from there. Let's dive into the first major theme, VMware migration and cost reduction, the most urgent conversation in enterprise IT right now. Gartner described the current moment as I quote, the most significant market shift in decades in their 2025 server virtualization market guide. Let me put some numbers behind that statement. Following Broadcom's acquisition of VMware, they eliminated perpetual license entirely, moving all customers to mandatory subscriptions with per-core pricing. Some customers are reporting subscription price increases of 3 to 5 times. For organizations running high core count CPUs, that translates to a cost increase of 40 to 100%. As a result, Gartner now forecasts that 70% of VMware workloads will migrate out by 2028. And beyond pricing, there's a service degradation issue. Regional VMware support teams have been dissolved globally. Instant response times have degraded from hours to days. Here is a key insight I want you to take away. This is not a technology decision, it's a business decision. The question is no longer whether to migrate, but when and to what. After shifting to ZSphere, our vSphere capable virtualization layer, customers are seeing 72 to 88% lower total cost compared to VMware. That's a dramatic return on investment. One of the first questions we always get is, can ZSphere really do everything vSphere does? The answer is yes, and in several areas it goes further. ZSphere provides full life migration and uniquely cross-heterogeneous storage migration between local storage, SAN, and distributed storage. VMHA with Fencer node isolation delivers 99.99% availability to financial-grade standards. Intelligent load balancing with built-in capacity forecasting replaces DRS. Our ZStone distributed storage is compatible with open hardware, no vendor lock-in. Security group micro-segmentation is equivalent to NSX. And here is the key. It's a native feature at no additional license cost. Snapshots, clones, and templates are fully supported. Template batch deployment runs 9 times faster than vSphere. Multi-tenant RBAC with 2,000 plus REST APIs enables Terraform and Ansible native integration. VTPM 2.0 security boot, full stack KMS encryption with SOC 2, ISO 27001, and GDPR readiness out of the box. NVIDIA and AMD GPU pass-through and vGPUs are supported. And unlike VMware, ZSphere supports cross-version life upgrades, no maintenance window required. ZSphere matches everything vSphere delivers and goes further with capability VMware simply cannot offer. Knowing that ZSphere has full feature parity is one thing, but what about the migration itself? That's where most enterprises feel the most anxiety. Let me walk you through our ZMigrate 2.0 process, which is designed to remove uncertainty at every step. The process has 4 phases. Phase 1, baseline scan. ZMigrate auto-discovers all your VMware VM configurations, storage mounts, and network topology. No agents required. We operate through VMware's VADP API. It generates a complete migration checklist for our team. Phase 2, incremental sync. While your business keeps running, ZMigrate performs a silent background incremental replication to ZSphere. Your VMware environment stays live. There's no disruption. Phase 3, cut over and verify. The actual cutover window is as short as 5 minutes. Before you cut over, you can run a pre-cutover simulation test. Immediately after switching, there's an automated validation step. Phase 4, rollback and backup. Here's the safety net. If anything doesn't meet your expectations, you have a 48-hour full rollback window. Your VMware environment is preserved, zero data loss. The result is we have 100 migration success rate across 600 plus completed projects. We don't need to deploy agent in your VMware environment. It's a fully reversible process. The primary barrier to migrate is not technology, it's uncertainty. ZMigrate transforms a complex infrastructure transition into a predictable, controlled event. One of the most important things I want you to understand: every investment you make today compounds in value over time. We think about this as a 3-horizon roadmap. Horizon 1, VMware alternative. Deploy ZVF today. You get compute, network, and storage virtualization, including HA live migration, cross-architecture x86 and ARM support, and disaster recovery. This is your foundation. Horizon 2, full private cloud. When you are ready, add the ZCF layer for containers, managed databases, multi-tenant self-service, and a full cloud management platform. Horizon 3, AI infrastructure extension. Layer ZStack AI OS on top for GPU scheduling at scale. Model as a service and AI gateway capabilities without replacing anything underneath. The key message is here there is no forklift replacement between horizons, and the license savings from dropping VMware alone can fund your next generation infrastructure. Let me make this concrete with a real customer example. Australia 5G Networks. It's a licensed telecommunications operator in Australia with production infrastructure spanning Melbourne, Adelaide, and Sydney. A zero tolerance for downtime environment. Their 3 key challenges are migrate from VMware without service disruption, establish reliable automated disaster recovery, and protect their existing hardware investment. We deployed ZStack Cloud with CMP integration, ZMigrate, and a backup add-on, running on their existing x86 servers with Alibaba Cloud connectivity for hybrid scenarios. We successfully migrated over 1,300 VMs without business interruption, unify 3 geographically distributed clusters under a single management plane, and enable both hybrid cloud connectivity and multi-tier VM backup, local backup, remote backup, and VM level backup. The outcome is a unified management portal, reduced manual operations, and a full hardware lifecycle protection. No vendor forced upgrade cycle. Now let's shift to the second major theme, building a solid AI infrastructure foundation that drives real business innovation. AI has moved from a buzzword to a board-level priority. But here's what is interesting. Enterprises are not simply moving AI workloads to the public cloud. 48% of enterprises are deploying generative AI on premises, with 22% on dedicated private cloud and 26% on non-cloud IT systems. Because the questions they are asking have changed. It's no longer just how do we run AI? It's how do we scale AI without losing control of our data, our costs, and our operations. This brings us to three decision lenses: sovereignty, speed, ROI. Data sovereignty means sensitive data, especially in finance, healthcare, and government, can't leave the private environment. Speed means getting from pilot to production quickly. ROI means measuring real business value against infrastructure investment. The strategic implication is enterprises need a private AI foundation that is open enough to connect to the ecosystem and governed enough to scale with confidence. That's exactly what ZStack AI OS is designed to deliver. One thing we hear consistently from enterprises is we want private AI, but we don't know where to start. ZStack's answer is the enterprise lightweight AI cloud, a minimal, fast start entry point that proves value quickly before expanding to the full platform. So we have three stages. Stage 1, lightweight entry, start small, 3 servers, a few GPU cards, heterogeneous hardware, operational in 1 day. No massive upfront commitment before you have validated the use case. Stage 2, private AI services. Launch private inference and agent applications as visible business services that your teams can use immediately. This is where you prove ROI to the organization. Stage 3, AIOS platform scale. Once value is proven, bring the full ZStack AIOS platform online with enterprise-grade metering, audit, and lifecycle management. This model creates a clear expansion path from pilot to platform, with no better company decision required at the start. So what makes ZStack AI OS stand out? It has 6 core advantages: multi-engine compute, VM, container, and bare metal. 3 compute engines on 1 platform. You choose the right runtime for each workload with no architectural constraints. A full model lifecycle, from dataset ingestion to fine-tuning, inference, and evaluation, end-to-end visual management. No stitching together disparate tools. Intelligent GPU scheduling. Our scheduler is both workload aware and model aware, allocating resources to maximize utilization and minimize idle GPU capacity. GPU power at scale. NVIDIA and AMD cross-vendor support with large model multi-node parallel training. We support GPU pass-through, vGPU, and VRAM slicing down to 100%, with zero tolerance for GPU failures and real-time automatic remediation. Precision operations, multi-tenant metering, a private model registry, and auto-scaling ensure your AI infrastructure is governed, auditable, and efficient. AI app factory, RAG pipelines, workflow orchestration, and an app marketplace enable low-code rapid AI application development. Your infrastructure becomes a business delivery engine. Let me close with our core mission. Empower every enterprise with its own cloud. Whether you are starting your VMware migration, building your first private AI footprint, or scaling to the edge, ZStack has a proven, tested path for you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to today's webinar. I'm Zoe, Product Manager from Vinchin. Today, we are going to dive into an exciting joint solution from ZStack and Vinchin, a real game changer for your virtualization and data protection. Okay, let's get started. Here's what we will cover today. First, with market opportunities brought by VMware alternatives, I will give you an introduction about the feasibility of our joint solution. Next, I will show you Vinchin's product capabilities based on ZStack Cloud and ZVF. Then I will demonstrate two representative customer cases to you. This successful experience can be copied in the same industry. Okay, firstly, why we become your reliable partner for virtualization alternatives. Let's talk about what's happening across the virtualization industry right now. I believe many of you have felt the pressure. VMware is making a huge shift. Permanent licenses are completely gone, and the system moves to subscription mode. Worse still, the minimum CPU licensing threshold is raised to 72 cores, which means massive resource waste for small and medium business. And here is the biggest headache. Renewal fees have jumped 100% all the way up to 800%. That's a huge burden for every enterprise. That's why they are looking for new options, right? The statistic shows that 73% of the business plan to migrate data from VMware within 3 years. This creates a golden opportunity for cost-effective virtualization alternatives. To meet market demands, ZStack and Vinchin have formed a powerful partnership. As a superior alternative to VMware vSphere, ZStack delivers outstanding cost advantages, cutting the TCO by 30 to 50%. It also provides flexible licensing options, including perpetual license and on-demand subscriptions. And Vinchin acts as an alternative to Vim. We have completed mutual satisfaction with ZStack and support agentless backup as second-level response. The solution fully reuses your existing servers without hardware restrictions. Equipped with immutable storage and a built-in antivirus engine, we provide solid protection against ransomware. When ZStack and Vinchin are combined, the result is an exceptional solution, where 1 + 1 is greater than 2. ZStack provides a robust cloud foundation, while Vinchin offers flexible and powerful data protection. The seamless integration of these two solutions enables smooth migration. Most importantly, our joint solution delivers significant cost savings. Through perpetual licensing, hardware reuse, and simplified operations and maintenance, we help customers reduce their total TCO by 30 to 50% over 5 years. It's really attractive business proposal. We have evaluated the solution from 5 dimensions: function and capability, performance and reliability, learning and maintenance, compliance and TCO. Traditional solutions still lead in function and ecosystem, while our joint solution performs better in policy compliance, after-sales support, and overall cost. The platform migration successful rate achieves as high as 99%. It is absolutely an ideal choice for virtualization upgrade and migration. Okay, now let's move to part 2. Vinchin's powerful VM protection features for ZStack Cloud and ZSphere. First, a brief introduction to Vinchin. Founded in Chengdu in 2015, we have over 10 years of experience in the disaster recovery field. As the leading provider of data backup and DR services, we offer solutions covering backup, DR, ransomware defense, data verification, migration, copy and archive for cloud, physical, and hybrid IT environments. We focus deeply on virtualization and cloud data protection. The concept of Vinchin backup and recovery whole infrastructure we summarize as forward: comprehensive, secure, resilient, and reliable. From the underlying component architecture to the top-level management experience, Vinchin achieves an all-round evolution. Our products have excellent compatibility. We support nearly all mainstream OS, databases, public clouds, and virtualizations. We also provide different levels of data protection services for different customers. Okay, Vinchin supports agentless backup for over 30 virtual platforms, including ZStack ZVF and cloud. You can set up full backup combined with whatever incremental backup strategies. You can even set up drop retry policy to minimize failures. Vinchin supports LAN-free transmission. This is much efficient data transmission strategy by transferring backup data through storage area network without passing through production area network. So there is no impact on your business services. And when it comes to recovery, Vinchin gives you full restore, instant restore, and granular restore. We provide 3 granular recovery methods. They are network share, client transfer, and file download. We also support agentless V2V migration, which means restoring VM directly to a different platform. And as you know, in the wave of VMware alternatives, Vinchin provides powerful migration tools to easily migrate business systems from physical servers or old virtualization to new cloud environments. The entire process is highly automated, featuring intelligent driver adaptation and boot fix, reducing migration risk and complexity. You just need one click, migrate VMs from VMware to ZStack. As for your critical business systems, replications for further disaster recovery, Vinchin support users to configure an identical standby server to synchronize data from the original server in real time. Vinchin supports CDP combined with real-time replication, continuously replicating VMs, instances, and even physical servers from the production to a remote DR site. When a disaster strikes the production environment, you can take over the business systems at the DR site within minutes. We achieve nearly zero RPO and zero RTO, ensuring continuous operation of your critical business. According to data life cycles, different business systems have different requirements for data availability. Therefore, it's necessary to select appropriate data storage and retention policy based on these characteristics, and to simplify users' data management jobs through automated tiered storage, while ensuring compliance with relevant data regulations. Okay, let's move to part 3, customer cases. Let's see how our solution works in practical. Our first customer is the Hong Kong Police Force. As an official law enforcement agency, they run a large number of critical business on ZStack virtual machines. Data stability and recoverability are absolutely non-negotiable for them. They need faster backup, flexible granular recovery, automatic offsite copy, and round-the-clock system monitoring. We adopted LAN-free backup through the storage area network to accelerate data transmission. Meanwhile, multi-threaded transfer shortens the backup window. Granular recovery allows them to restore specific files easily. Job orchestration realizes automated backup workflows, custom schedules, and simplify management. What's more, email notification keeps administrators updated with job status, ensuring stable operation of the entire backup system. And the second case is MTR Corporation Limited, a major public transport operator in Hong Kong. Their large IT system requires fast backup, storage optimization, data security, and reliable backup verification. So we use the LAN-free transmission and our self-developed speed kit to speed up backup jobs. The duplication and multi-level compression effectively reduce data volume and save storage space. All transmission is fully encrypted to protect sensitive data and meet compliance standards. We also run automatic verification jobs to make sure all backups can be restored and booted normally. And these two typical cases fully prove how stable, secure, and practical of the ZStack and Vinchin joint solution for your critical business scenarios. Okay, that's all I want to share for you. Thank you. And let me put the microphone to Risu.
Thanks, Zoe and Whiskey's presentation. I will start to share my screen now and let you know how we bank up and cooperate with ZStack. So firstly, as you can see, this is a Vinchin homepage. And if we want to do the ZStack backup, we can redirect to the resources page, infrastructure. We divide the ZStack into two parts. The ZStack ZVF, you can edit it through the virtual platform, and ZStack Cloud can be edited from the private cloud. So normally the adding process is very simple. We can just click the virtual platform add button and choose the ZStack ZVF to add. You can just simply input the IP or domain and with the administrative username and the password. Once you have added it, you can check the ZStack ZVF or cloud under this list. And we also can go to the backup page, click the virtualization or private cloud to start one ZStack backup job. We can expand all the machines under the ZStack ZVF, and also, if you have multiple machines, you can use our search box to find your demand machines to do the backup. Once you have selected this machine, it will be displayed on the right side. You can check the disks under this machine, and if the machine has multiple disks, you can also include or exclude it. Now we also have the auto join backup. If you have select the whole host to do the backup with auto join backup, your newly created machine will be automatically joined to these jobs. We also have the VM filter. You can include or exclude some of the 5 machines with the name keyword. The next part is the backup destination. You can choose which node to which storage to store the backup data and also which node to run this job. Once you have selected this, you can click the next button. With the 4 steps, we will help you to make backup jobs. For the third part is a backup strategy. We also divide it into 4 major parts. The first one is the general strategy. You can make a schedule for this job. For the mode, we can set it as scheduled, once-off backup, or on-demand. With the backup scheduled mode, you can set the schedule as full backup, incremental, differential, or forever incremental. You can also follow our time windows to find ideal or normal times to run your jobs. The next part is a throttling policy. This can help you to limit your backup speed. The next part is the data storage policy. If you want to reduce your backup size pressure inside your backup storage, you can enable the data duplication and data compression. Also, we have set the compression level for the data compression. You can set the level of you want. You can also enable the data encryption with the AES 256, which can help you to encrypt the backup data inside your backup storage. You also can disable the random password here and input the password as you like. When you want to restore the backup data, you need to input the password you have set. The last part of the general strategy is the retention policy. We set it as 2 parts. The first part is the short-term retention. You can set the retention type as restore points or backup chains. Also, you can set the retention mode as number of the retention points or of days. Once the data exceeds these times, our system will automatically merge the data or remove the data from your backup storage. We also have the long-term retention called GFS. You can keep your first full backup for how many weeks, how many months, or how many years. So the next part is the transmission strategy. For the ZStack backup, we now can support the LAN or SAN as for the LAN free. Once you have selected LAN, you can also change the transfer threads and enable the encrypted transfer for your backup network. You also can assign a different transmission network or segment to transfer the backup data. The next part is the security strategy. For our new version, Vinchin now can support the worm protection with Vinchin self-development. With this, you can keep your data with your backup storage. Write once, read many. We also have cooperated with Kaspersky and integrated with an open source virus scanning tools called ClamAV. You can choose Kaspersky or ClamAV as your scan engine, And once we have found any virus inside your backup data, we will stop scanning and give you such warning. Vinchin has built-in sandbox which can protect your data and isolate the environment to do the malware scan. The last part is the integrity check. If we find any damage inside this backup chain, we will redo the full backup or terminate the backup, and also will give you such warning on the email notification based or system warning based. Under the advanced strategy, you can change your snapshot way, incremental mode, bit detector for the Windows UEFI file system, retry strategy for the network retry or operation exception retry. Storage, you can change the data file shard size and merge redundant data proportion. For the last one, Vinchin can support multiple nodes deployed on your environment. If you have set some node resource limits, you can also ignore the node resource limits. Once we have set all the settings, we can just simply click the next button. And we will also give you a review about the setting, and also you can change the job name. Click the submit button and we will redirect you to the Monitor Center jobs page. You also can manually start this job if you have set some schedule for this job. After you click the job's name, we will give you the detailed run log for you to check. You can see we have activated the backup job and created a snapshot for this machine and transmission mode as LAN. You also can change the start time and end time to filter some of the times you want to check. The right part is a VM list. If you have multiple machines under these jobs, you can also check them one by one or select one of the machine to do the full backup or incremental or differential. The last part is the history jobs. If you have done some jobs under this job, we will also give you some detailed information. On our right top, you can also click some more details. We will also give you the detailed information and the configuration of this job. So we go back to jobs, and also you can check the history jobs page to check the job you have done. Once we have done some jobs, we can go to the data resilience and backup data. Choose which data to check. Click the details button and click this restore points. You can give a comment for this backup data and also give the retention tag. You can remove the data from your backup storage and enable the worm protection if you have not enabled it on your backup job. With the backup data, you can also schedule a restore, normal restore or instant granular restore and cross-platform restore. The normal restore will have the same process as the backup, only have 4 steps to guide you to do the normal restore. I will introduce instant restore instead. You click the instant restore or go to the data resilience restoration. It will also can guide you to how to do the restoration. Once you have selected the restore point, click the next button and choose the target type. For the first 2, you can restore your backup data to your virtual platform or to the private cloud. And the last one is a Vinchin self-development DRM. We have a KVM built in, so you can just use the Vinchin as the virtual platform. We will help you to create this machine and help you to build the driver. Once you have selected DRM, you can also change the name of the job, CPU, RAM, and also the operation system. Change the disk name and which isolate network it can connect. The last one is the advanced settings. You can set up some script after the recovery, and also with instant restore, the power on status will be enabled. You also can reset the host name for some reason. The last one is the drive detection. We will check your drive for this machine to let it run normally on our DRLab. Just click the next button, and if you have not enabled the scan, we will also give you some choice to escape the scan or perform scan. Advanced strategy is also the same as a backup. You can ignore the node resource limit. And I have already created an instant restore jobs. Let's go back to the Monitor Center jobs page. We can simply click the private cloud instant restore jobs. As you can see, I have started this job at 12:02 a.m. and it has been done at 12:03. It will start your machine within few minutes. After the job has been done, you can just simply click DR Vim list. We will give you a web console. You can do anything you want on this machine. It will act like your real machine inside your environment. But since it has been running on your DRM or as an NFS protocol mount on your platform, you need to use the migration function. We will try to transfer all the changes steering you have done on this machine, on this instant machine, and also transfer all the changes during the power off status. So let's go to the next part of the restore, the granular restore. Go to the data resilience and restore. Choose the granular restore. And you can also select the different restore point, no matter it's full backup or incremental backup. It will have only three steps to finish the settings. You just need to make sure that you have chosen the right operation system type. And also with the security strategy and advanced strategy, it will have the same settings as the instant restore. Click the next button, you can finish a granular restore job. If you don't want to restore the whole machine, you can just use these functions to help you to restore some of the files. After we start this job, we can simply click the virtualization granular restore jobs here. And as you can see, we will also list the detailed run log here. Firstly, we will try to reorganize your backup data inside your backup storage, which means when we do the backup, we will change your backup data into the other forms. In that forms, the malware attack will not change the data inside, and also the other one cannot see what's the data inside. The next one, we will check the starting integrity check. We will check the whole chain if it's broken or damaged. And then we will start to get time point configuration information and assign the resources. If the files has been displayed on the right side, you can just select one of the file or file directory to download. We now can provide you two methods to do more download choice. The first one is a client transfer, which means you can install some of the agents into your physical machine or some of your virtual machine. So we can just directly send these files to that client. The next part is a network sharing. Vinchin can be as a SMB mount protocol server. So other machine inside this network can access to this network and use the SMB to download the files. So that's all the major part of the ZStack Cloud and the ZSphere backup and restoration. Thanks for your listening. So I will handle the mic to the Russo.
Vinchin Backup and Recovery. Back IT up now.